What are you slapping your hand today?
That's a slap on the wrist, is what it
For
is.
for what? What did I do?
No, that's what's
Oh, and that's what's gonna happen to Jim. Oh, yeah. God,
you get
oh,
it.
I. You're hoping Harbaugh does, but he's not gonna get it. So I don't get why you are so obsessed with little Jimmy H from Ann Arbor.
I'm not the one that. No. I'm
Well,
thinking you keep pulling up all you're the one with the hat on and the glasses on, and
he needs to admit, yes, we did it. Yes, we did it. I'm sorry. We won't do it again. And then Michigan can say, you're fired.
now, do you think this looks like a guy that's worried about his job right now?
I would be if I was him. Would you? He'll say he's preparing for Penn State. He'll no talkie. I just don't think the guy is the perfect coach for the Chicago Bears. And so I hope you guys get him.
And then we'll go steal the Viking signs.
Yes.
Oh, wait.
Wait.
They
They don't.
have electronic devices in their helmets, so they're not
Right.
giving signs from the sideline.
Yeah. So they told that today's big thing was between 2015 and 2020, he had never beat Ohio State. He had never done this. He had never done that, and never got into the playoffs. And ever since this ring of cheating, stealing signs has started, he's only lost 3 games.
Or maybe he recruited better.
That could be.
I mean, look at his athletes he has.
Well, but you're Michigan, and you've always recruited well, right?
Well, yeah, to a point, yeah.
You know, guy's guilty, dude.
They-
Whether or not,
They've worked on the defense is lights out.
yeah, because they know all the signs.
They do not.
That's how you work it out.
The thing is, they probably know a few of them, but you still got to play the game.
Well, that's true. But if you know what play's coming, it's
Right.
easier to defend it than it
But
is.
if teams know that, why don't you mix up your signs? Like I told you before in baseball, if you got a guy at second base stealing the fastball sign, you might want to switch it up. And now they're all worried. You know,
keep talking. Just keep talking. I'm going to let you talk. It's your time here, buddy.
It's my time.
It's your time.
Yeah. No, I'm just
Tell us why he shouldn't be suspended.
I don't think they're going to suspend him. I seriously don't. You suspend him, you open up a can of worms for all the other teams that are stealing signs. And it doesn't matter if Jimmy G's down on the sideline standing behind Chad Decker looking over his shoulder. If nobody recognizes the guy, get him the hell off the sideline. And I understand but all the people that nobody knows, they shouldn't be standing behind the head coach or behind the defensive coordinator.
But they're not. They're Nolan. They're standing on the opposing team. So I'm playing the Vikings next week. So right. I'm the Packer sidelines. I'm standing on the Packer sidelines looking across the field to see what signs the Vikings are using.
No, because there was a picture of that guy standing behind the head
central
coach.
The Central Michigan
he was on their sidelines.
Yeah, and Michigan was getting ready to play Michigan State, who Central Michigan was playing. So
can they not do it? What if I get a seat at the 30-yard line and I'm sitting there, I'm taking notes. I got my cell phone and I'm just sitting there videoing going, I could guarantee you I could video the whole Vikings Bears game when we go on Monday night. Is anybody going to go, why is that guy? Is he from
you
from
can.
The Lions?
You can, and it's still against the NCAA rules. But to be brazen enough, Nolan, to put a guy on the freaking sidelines, somehow getting him on the freaking field. How did he get on the field?
Exactly. How did he get down there?
Get your security guards out. But
is there other entities involved in this that he can get a pass to go stand on the opposite sideline?
Well, you got a Kentucky Derby pass. How did you get? Yeah, how did you get that?
I cleverly made that one up.
And you got in.
And I got in. And your horse talked to me.
Yeah. So and then you this morning, you're like, what about Ohio State giving Purdue? Well, they talked. They weren't on the sidelines of Purdue, wasn't on the sidelines of Ohio State.
Do you know that though?
Well, no, I don't. But there's video evidence of that Michigan staffer being on the field.
Right.
There is evidence that guy bought tickets to all these games in the past 3 years.
So why did he have to buy a ticket?
I don't know. Ask him. Call him up.
How did he buy a ticket if he had a pass to get on the sidelines?
Call
That's the
call him.
Nobody.
His number is 867-5309. You call that guy up.
What state we working on today on that one?
I don't know. How many times have you been hung up on?
Yeah, that's true.
I don't know. He's gonna get some sort of punishment, and he will not be the coach of Michigan anymore. Did you hear that?
Yeah, I just spoken.
That's right. And I guess I'm the sexiest podcaster alive, so I appreciate that, buddy. Who voted on that?
I
Jim
think
Harbaugh?
It was probably one person. I'm thinking.
Okay. Well,
and it was unanimous.
Yeah. I think it's the glasses that do it.
Yeah, it probably does. Yeah, that's got to do it.
There you go.
Anyways, in your drunken state that you're usually in when we're talking,
that's what retirement does to a guy. I guess
it does.
When you don't work, you got nothing.
I even got to thinking I'm not going to be around tomorrow morning.
Does that mean we got to do something tonight?
Well, I'm busy tonight too. I got this thing called league bowling that I got
to You're 12 strikes short of a perfect game. Son of a gun.
No, I had a horrible timeout last week. I had a series 399. That's not good. Well, it's decent, but it's not up to my standards.
Is that like 7 games combined?
But I was wondering. No, it was 3. Okay. So I'm wondering, there was a guy that was sitting over here watching me bowl.
Is he taking your signs?
I'm wondering because maybe he's watching where I'm lining up. So when he bowls me this week,
you're such a tool.
I don't know.
Let's talk about your favorite National League football team. What's going to happen tonight?
Oh, well, in the perfect world, the Bears will win and send the Carolina Panthers back into the number 1 pick. But the Bears do have Arizona coming up, I think, in a few weeks. So those are going to be the 2 huge games that they have to win.
Right.
But on the other hand, the Arizona game, I think you got to lose that one. Because then that gets them out of the cellar. And
so let's talk Arizona, and then we'll go back to the game. Kyler Murray's coming back, right? Yep. He's starting this week. He's going to want to prove he's still a freaking awesome quarterback, which you and I differ on that. I think he's a pretty good quarterback. I think, again, the talent he has around him isn't the best, and they've got rid of, Hopkins, and they haven't had a running back since
Chad Decker, I think.
Either that or one of those guys. So
you retired in 2007, right?
Yeah, my knees just gave out. So I think Murray is a quarterback that can win a few games. So, and I know the Cardinals are in the number 1 spot right now for the draft pick, but
yeah, because they've played more games.
Yeah, and I think they'll win a few more games with Kyler Murray behind the ball, being the QB. I was a little what Eberflus said about Justin Fields, like he's ready to go, but we don't want him to go. What was that all about?
It's probably all another suspension waiting for one of my favorite teams, probably.
I don't know why you're so. You want to go back to Harbaugh? Is that what you want to do?
No. I'm sure my Bears are cheating to get the number 1 pick.
Well,
so if they lose, they're tanking, which I don't know. I don't know why they would want to win anymore.
Yeah.
But Eberflus will want him to win because he doesn't want to lose his job unless Poles said, hey, you've got your job. You're solidified through next year. Do what you got to do to.
Coach Eberflus, you are not going to be fired. Come Monday.
He will be, though.
Yeah, he's gonna get.
Getsy should go for. I think Getsy will go first, and then they will pull the plug on Eberflus either at the end of the season or soon.
Soon. If Harbaugh gets termed, do you hire him right away?
I don't know if they do that or not. Can they do that?
I would think so. They'd have to get rid of Eberflus, or they would just say, "Hey, we're gonna." Yeah, they can, because he's going to be getting a bunch of settlement money if he gets let go from Michigan, but we'll see. I don't know. Today's the day that they're supposed to, the Big Ten guy is supposed to rule on it.
Yeah.
So we'll see.
Eagerly awaiting. I'll have my notifications on high.
Wait, we don't want that one.
Oh wait, that's the NHL one that popped up. Yeah.
We want the Sanford and Son theme, but that's PA's song, so we're gonna have to pick a different one.
Yeah,
your Barney Miller's pretty good doing that detective work.
That's true. Yeah.
So
remember tonight, 6:15 Mountain Time, but if you're on the West Coast, it's 5:15 starting. And if you're out in New York, it's at 8:15, and you will be watching football until 11:30 at night.
At night, and life's different on the East Coast than it is in God's country, right? Is that true?
It's a lot different.
I've been there. We're
more relaxed out in this area.
I would agree.
I think we're even more relaxed than Rochester, possibly. Don't you?
I would totally agree with that as well.
Yeah.
I would totally agree with that as well. But great thing about Rochester, Nolan, is we got in the side-by-sides last night, and I went for a ride out in the country with a couple buddies, and it was just a beautiful sky. There was no clouds. You could see these stars, and
the stars are awesome when you get out of the city limits.
Where I live, I can see a few stars, and I can't see a whole bunch. But we were out in the middle of nowhere last night, and it was
nice.
It was pretty cool. A little chilly, but we dressed for it, and so we were good. And
you manned up and
well, my feet were cold towards the end of the ride. I had the snowmobile boots on and all that stuff, and the extra warm socks, but still, it got a little windy the later we were going, but it was pretty nice.
Well, you're getting older, your circulation's slowing down. So
you're telling me, brother. I can't
wait. Breaking news.
All right.
Breaking news. Jim Harbaugh still hasn't been suspended by the NCAA.
So that's not really breaking news.
Got you pretty excited though, didn't I?
Oh, I did. I'm always excited.
We're gonna put a wager on this, on whether he gets suspended or not.
Well, what do you want to? How much you want to go? Want to go $1,000? You want to go $1,000
of our money over our money?
Yeah.
So we got to have.
You want to go all in? You go all in.
Timeline. We got to have a timeline.
You go all in, and I'll match you because I still got a ton of money left. And what's your timeline?
Well, you're saying that he's going to be suspended by Friday.
I said that he would not be the coach of Michigan by Friday. I didn't say suspended or whatever. I said something's going to happen.
Okay. And I don't think anything's going to happen.
But if I'm dropping $1,400 on a bet, I'm going to get some time on that, my friend.
So you're going to have what, till Monday? Till Tuesday?
Well,
I'm not going to give you till the end of the season because he could resign at the end of the season. You'd be like, yeah, I told you. There has to be an action against Jim Harbaugh as far as a suspension or anything, right?
Let me see here. Just let me look one thing up.
So we're gonna pick 5 games this weekend, right? So that would drop me to $900 left. Yeah. So I'd be willing to go $900. Another fast breaking news.
Does this microphone work? Nolan, you're still. Come on, bet it up. Throw it on there. Come on, Kermit, shut up.
Okay, let's do. I'll do for my $1,400 bankroll. If you go Friday midnight.
So,
If it's next week, then we got to go to 900 because I got to use my money for the picks.
woo! Okay, Ric Flair. I don't want to. I'll do the 900. Let's go 900 on it.
900, and
He's
then what's
done.
the deadline next week? Wednesday.
Let's go Wednesday
Wednesday's
of next week. That's when they do the rankings for the college playoffs. Is
so
on
Wednesday at 4
next Wednesday
Eastern time,
3 Central, 2 God time,
2 Mountain time.
Okay, 900 bones. There you go.
So I got 500 to bet this week.
What are we saying? Is he going to get fired or is he suspended? Or
no, we said anything, fired or suspended. He
taking
has to
action.
Have some sort of. I mean, the NCAA can't come out and say, we're just going to give him a slap on the wrist. But
so it's not the NCAA that's doing this. The NCAA takes forever. The Big Ten is being pressured into doing this. So
and we can't do probation. Doesn't count because probation is. Okay, you can still coach, but you're going to be under probation. That doesn't count.
Okay.
This has to be a suspension or fines or
suspension or fines,
resignation or anything like that. Anything that prevents him from coaching on Saturday.
Saturdays.
Well, no, this is bet just next Saturday.
Next Saturday.
Oh, that's right. We're doing Wednesday. Next Saturday.
Yeah. Okay. All right. You're on, brother. 900 simoleons.
Book it.
That's a freaking stupid bet on my part. Japers. Worked all hard, but when I get it, I'm gonna have a lead that I can start just say, I'm not gonna bet that game because I just don't feel it. So there you go.
No, you're gonna bet the games that I put down. It doesn't matter what.
Right on. All right. So Bears, Carolina. What are the Bears favored by?
All right, we doing this?
Yeah, we're going to do the Bears.
Since we're here, we might as well, and we don't have a show on Friday.
Yeah.
Bears are favored by 3.
Is it at home?
In Chicago.
In Chicago. I'll take the Bears.
Okay. Yeah, I got the Bears too.
Okay. Vikings, Saints. I think the Saints were favored by 2.5.
New Orleans favored by 3. In Minnesota, so you're pretty much calling it a push.
Yeah. I'm going to take the purple. I just said I'm going to take the purple.
I know, I heard you.
I'm taking the Vikings, Nolan.
My wheels are turning because I'm not sold on Dobbs.
Dude doesn't have any eyebrows, man. How can you not be sold on that?
Hey, don't make fun of him.
I'm not.
He's got a disease.
Wow.
I'm gonna go. I got to go Minnesota as well.
Okay.
I have to. I can't.
Yeah.
I mean,
no,
plus 3.
Yep.
All right. So then we've got. Not going to touch the Jets Raiders. Jets are favored by 0.5 point.
No thanks.
How about we
got to do the Lions?
Lions Chargers.
Yeah, I'm down for that.
I'm going to take the Chargers plus 3.
Chargers plus 3 against the Lions in Los Angeles.
In Los Angeles.
I'm going to take the Lions. So Lions got to win by 4, right?
Yep.
Okay.
The downfall of the division leaders will start this weekend.
Okay.
Because you see all these Lion fans out on, they are nervous.
Yeah.
I don't know if you saw my remark. Yeah.
Yeah.
They're like, this one guy just went off on Viking fans. It's just like, and we're like, okay, you're definitely nervous.
Yep, for sure. For sure.
All right. That's enough NFL, huh?
Yeah, that works.
Okay, so then we've got. Let's do the one tonight.
What is it? What is it?
This is University of Virginia is at Louisville. Louisville is 8-1. University of Virginia is 2-7. Louisville favored by 20. Or do we want to do the dreaded over-under of 50.5?
You pick, since I picked all the games first in the NFL.
No, I took San Diego first.
Okay, well, so you still owe me one.
Okay. Man, I like that over-under.
There's dead air is not good, Nolan.
No, we're not on the radio.
Okay.
I think God, Louisville's got a good defense. I hate the under. I learned that last week. 54.5 points. That's ridiculous. I'm going to go Louisville by 20.
Okay.
And you can choose either the points or the over-under, whichever one you want to do.
I would take Louisville by 20 over Virginia. They're a good team. They're just a good team.
That was nice and suspenseful.
Wow.
All right, here we go. Michigan.
Oh.
Number 3 in the nation, 9-0, have an unblemished record. Because why? Because they're good. Taking on Penn State. Number 10 in the nation. Michigan has not been at any Penn State games this year, but I think they've done some scouting. So I'm going to take Michigan -4 on the road at Penn State.
Penn State's offense is like...
They're 8-1, by the way.
And they're garbage. Penn State's offense is garbage. They've played like the garbage Big Ten teams.
Oh,
the only team
3-0. Come on.
Huh? They won
63-0, 51
against whom? Against whom?
It doesn't matter.
How did they do against Ohio State? Their one loss.
Ohio State, they lost 20-12.
20-12.
So they scored 12 against a very good defense. They scored 63 on UMass and 51 on Maryland.
Okay, so let's you and I go find 11 players and go take on UMass, and we could probably beat them by 53 points. As long as you coach. Gosh, 4 points. That's it.
Yep.
What's the over under?
$44.5.
I will take with my last selection.
No, we're gonna do one more game after this.
Okay. Well, no, because you don't have enough money.
I'll have enough money.
You're all done.
because I'm gonna bankroll this. I'll have like 400 after. I'll have like 1,300 after the weekend.
If you lose it all, brother, it's over. I'm gonna take Michigan. They'll beat them by 4. They'll beat them
over.
Over
the under.
No, they're gonna win by 4 easily. You said I wasn't so suspenseful last time, so I tried to throw some suspense in there, but I was taking Michigan all along because Penn State's a fraudulent number 10 team in the nation.
All right. Our final one.
Which, as of right now, you don't have the money to back it up because all your money's tied up in bets right now, my friend.
I'm taking an IOU.
Okay.
I got $100 IOU on the Utah at Washington game.
Oh.
Okay. Washington is favored by 9.5. The over-under is 49.5. Okay.
Yeah.
And I am going over 49.5. And I will use today's over-under, not the game time one.
Okay. So you're taking Washington or over-under 49.5.
Yep.
And you're going over.
Yep. with minus $100 in my account.
I gotta take that over. I just think it's gonna happen. They're two good teams, and they're gonna go back and forth.
Well, you can take the points too.
Washington either way. Washington either way. I don't care what you put down for me. They're gonna it's gonna go over. Yeah. It's gonna go over. It's totally gonna go over, and Washington's gonna win more than 4.
So we've got one different.
Yep.
So then after the weekend,
you're
gonna have like $2,100, something
whatever.
Like
that. Yeah. Whatever.
Ain't gonna be no suspension or fine.
We'll see.
That's gonna be the thing. They're gonna come out and they say, we're gonna fine Mr. Harbaugh $500,000 and slap his wrist.
And away they go.
But now, exactly. So we're doing a fine or a suspension, right?
Or him resigning or getting fired, or you can't participate in the college playoff type.
Can we do Monday?
I'll meet you at Wednesday.
So Tuesday it is. Okay.
So Wednesday it is. Now if we're wanting less days, the bet starts to go down. If you want to go Monday,
I gotcha. Well, we could go Monday, Tuesday and go to 800.
Well, I would say 500 if we're going to do that.
Oh,
and then you got money to cover your other bets, man. This is like Gamblers Anonymous here, brother. You're betting with money you don't have. You couldn't go to Deadwood.
Patriots.
You couldn't go to Deadwood and say
Patriots.
Wait. We're done. We're done betting. You ain't got any more money.
No, we're doing our rest of our picks.
Oh, okay.
But you still lead by 2 slim games.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know. Your math kind of sucks. So
what are you talking about?
Well, look at it. You got 2 more wins than me, but I've got 4 more losses. How's that?
Well, it's 47. You had 47. I must have hit the 9 instead of 7.
Okay. Thank you, Mr. Decker.
Yeah. So
I'll give you 47 losses. I'll take 49. I don't.
Yeah, doesn't matter.
Indianapolis at the Patriots. They're in
New England.
It's a Frankfurt game.
Oh gosh. Oh. Colts.
Yeah. Patriots really suck.
Yeah.
We'll go Texans at the Bengals. I'm going to go Cincy. Packers at Steelers. I'm thinking Green Bay is going to continue their role.
Really?
I think Green Bay and Minnesota are really going to put pressure on these Lions. And
I'm taking the Steelers.
Well, I wrote you down for Green Bay. Huh?
Did you? No, I'm going to take
Interesting. Yep. Titans at the Bucks.
Oh. Who you got? I don't know.
I'm going to go Bucks. Tampa Bay's favored by 1. So
if I say tie, do I get 2 extra points or not? That ends in a 0-0 tie.
As long as I get 3 extra points.
Okay. Oh, golly. You took the Packers, right?
Yep.
I'll take the Titans.
You're taking the Titans over the Bucks?
Yep.
Because you feel you got a game to play with? Is that what you're telling me?
Yep.
Okay. Browns at the Ravens.
Ooh.
And Baltimore's favored by 6.5, surprisingly.
So we're gonna go with the Ravens.
Yeah, I got Baltimore.
Okay.
San Fran at the Jags. Taking San Fran.
Yeah.
You taking your boy, Trevor?
I just got to go with San Fran. I do. I think San Fran's got some key players coming back. They got Chase Young ready to roll. He's going to be on that defense. I think Trevor Lawrence is in for a long day that day.
Okay.
Yeah, whatever. Right. 103 night.
Oh, I accidentally hit an extra number.
Yeah.
So you're taking San Fran.
San Fran, yeah.
Okay. Saints at Vikings, we did.
Yep.
Falcons at the Cardinals.
You take the Cards. Kyler Murray. He's coming back. You can take him.
Okay. Taking Atlanta.
Okay.
Because Arizona is in tank mode. Well, it looks like the Commanders at the Seahawks.
Take the Hawks.
I'm taking them too, but I think every time I've picked them this year, they've lost. Jets at the Raiders. Jets trying to hold on so Aaron Rodgers can come back late December and take them to a Super Bowl. So I'm going to go Jets.
I'm going to go Raiders. I think that team's actually a pretty good team. So I'm going to go with the Raiders.
Okay. And our final game Monday night are the Broncos for real, traveling into Buffalo to take on the Bills, who have kind of struggled. I don't know.
I am going to take the Buffalo Bills.
Yes. Me too.
So we got 4 different ones this week, brother.
And then I'm also going to predict Texas Rangers will win the World Series and Corey Seager will be the MVP.
There you go.
Okay, so there's our picks.
That's it. Those are our picks. What's next? Lakers are sucking. Timberwolves are doing okay. We'll do some more basketball as we get along here in the day. Not today, but as we get along.
End of the day, we're going to do like 3 more shows today.
Yeah.
Yeah, Minnesota sitting in third at 5-2.
Yep.
Nuggets, I don't see too many teams beating them. I watched them the other night against the Lakers, and man.
Do you know the only team to beat the Nuggets? Do you know who they are?
It's probably the Timberwolves.
And they beat them by like 24 points.
How many?
24.
This year?
Yeah.
I missed that game.
It was like 108-89. T-Wolves are playing some stellar defense.
110-89, yeah.
Yeah.
They're averaging like 123, 114. They even beat the Celtics by 5.
Yeah, baby.
Am I going down to Deadwood to put some money on these Wolves or what?
No. Not yet. I think Cat has finally realized that he's not the star and Anthony Edwards is. It's Ant-Man's team. And it's just going to be exciting. It'll be a good year for the Wolves. And then I read an article yesterday that LeBron is complaining that he's not getting enough foul shots.
Yep.
And the Lakers wrote the NBA and said, please give him more.
I don't think they said it quite like that. But when you've got guys hitting him on the elbows and the arms at the end of a ball game and no fouls are being called, I mean, come on.
Fouls are down this year in the NBA. I read that this morning.
Did you?
A lot.
Yeah. I think people are sick of seeing the. So
he is down 0.02% from last year on the calls, is what I read. Giannis Antetokounmpo is down a full 2 calls per game, not like 2%, but 2 actual calls.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So the fouls are down.
Fouls are down, but it's early. The refs got to weigh things out. And
well, maybe they're getting some signs stealed from somewhere and they just don't know what to do.
That could be. I know Jack Nicholson's been at a couple games.
He can't handle the truth. No.
Yeah, that might have to start to be our intro.
You can't handle the truth. Or would you rather have the other one, he says.
Which one? Jack Nicholson?
Did you order the code red?
See, I like that one better. I like that one. Did you order the code red? You're damn right I did.
Yeah. Now I gotta push the vulgar button on Spotify because you used a bad word again.
You dang right I did.
You ding dang woodle
So you have any truth or fiction for me this morning, or are we
I don't considering that we were just
considering
we were only gonna do 5 minutes, brother.
We don't have a show tomorrow, so we went.
Okay.
So what are we doing with Justin Fields? Are we what's your prediction on Justin Fields? Is he gonna get the boot at the end of the year?
No, gosh, no. He's gonna be.
Will he be a starter next year? Truth or fiction?
Yeah. Truth.
In Chicago.
Truth.
Okay. Good. Then I can keep him in my keeper league then.
Yeah.
My 2 quarterbacks, obviously going into the weekend, I'm still winning games. My 2 starters right now, I have to decide between each week is Mac Jones and Tyson Bagent. Yeah. And then I have Aaron Jones, who has either upset Mr. LaFleur or has decided just not to give him the ball or what they're doing.
I don't think he cares anymore, does he?
Who, Aaron Jones?
Yeah.
Oh, I think Aaron Jones cares. I don't think LaFleur, either he's in the doghouse or something. I don't understand it, but it's got to stop. Yeah. It's got to stop.
Well,
I'm going to try to get a hold of him on Twitter, have him come on our podcast on Friday morning, next Friday. And
LaFleur?
LaFleur.
Okay, let's make it happen.
Well, I tried to get that one gal, but I don't even think she's even. I don't know how you can see where somebody looked at it.
Yeah, right. No, I don't know if she did or not, but we'll get somebody. We'll get it rolling here. Let's see.
Oh no, the score likes my post. Oh, you saw it, huh? It wasn't a personal message that.
Yeah, no, you freaking threw it out there.
How do you do a personal message to the person?
You go to the person's profile.
I did, and I hit that plus sign.
Yeah, and then hold on, I got to do it here. So go there, and then you hit.
So she even has if the Big Ten had a Zoom meeting. I'd like to hear that one.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how you.
Announce every time you're here. Oh, can y'all hear me? I don't really know how to get this working. Yep, you just press the button. Northwest.
There's Michigan. Yep, she's got her Michigan shirt on.
Oh yeah, I saw that. So, yeah, I don't know, Nolan. So, no truth or fiction. I don't have any emails. I do got to give a shout out though. Today, 22 years ago at about 4:09 a.m., Becky and I's first son Noah was born.
Ah, that's right. I did see that on the calendar.
Yeah, so he is having a birthday today. So him and I are probably going to walk down. We got to cross the highway. So I don't know if we'll walk down or if we'll drive across the highway. And then
it's not a highway like Hettinger. It's a Rochester highway.
It's a 4-lane highway, or it's a 2-lane. 2 lanes this way, 2 lanes west, east-west. And we'll probably go down and have ourselves a frosty, cold one down there at some point.
You go.
Yeah. His dad's got to work a little bit later. He's got a couple of those West Coast meetings again.
Those guys got to get on the real time is what they got us do.
I'm telling you, brother. I'm telling you.
Yeah, and you don't realize we got all your kids' birthdays on our calendar. We get a calendar every year with all birthdays on, and your kids made it.
Wow. Yep. Our kids are, yeah. So Becky got us all up this morning, and we had let's see, she does like a breakfast cake, so it's either donuts or fruit or whatever the kids want. And so today it was a mixture of donuts and grapes and blueberries, and and then some juices, and then he opens his presents, and then they all go back to bed, and Becky and I stay up, and then a half hour later, the ones that go to high school. Yeah, no, I don't snore. Half hour later, they get back up and they go their whichever way they need to go. So, but happy birthday to my big man, Noah D. He's about 6'2". I don't know. He gets the height from the Lee family. So that's good.
Had a great time. It sounded like at Mr. Tigan's birthday party.
He did. Mission accomplished.
I seen the picture. You both looked like you were out. Well, Jeff looked a little bit worse, but
I was fine. I was okay. Noah was a little tired the next day.
Yeah.
He was tired.
He's tired.
So it's those shots, brother.
I know.
Once shots are a good idea, that means you've had too much to drink. So that's why I always turn them down or get the bartender to make me like a water one or something like that.
There you go. You know, I had my uncle do that one time. We were out in Minnesota, and he took us out, and drinks were flying, and he comes in, and I'm like, I'm at my limit. I'm like, I'm just gonna sit over here and sip.
You had your Zima, and you were done, huh?
Yep. Yeah, there you go. And then all of a sudden, here come another shots of. Is there vodka? I'm like, oh man, no.
Why? Why would you do a shot of vodka?
Yeah. So we all take the shot of vodka, and I see my uncle over there. He takes his, and he goes back over, and he's talking to the bartender, and all of a sudden, I got another round of vodka coming. So I walk over, and I'm like, I'm just curious, buddy, because my uncle walked away. I said, I'm curious. I said, is he drinking vodka too? He goes, I said, you can tell me. I'm not going to say nothing. He goes, he's been ordering water. I'm like, all right.
Yeah.
I said, well, here's
that
a 20.
Yeah.
Flip that into a vodka. I get the water this round. And he laughed. He goes, all right. He grabbed it. And my uncle's facial expression when he took that sip and
he was like,
and it wasn't his water. And as I'm over on the other side of the bar, just going, woo. Yeah. We all had a good laugh over it.
$20 well spent there.
It was the best $20 I've spent. And
I've done that several times at the bar and just like, okay, whatever shots they're going to order, make me one that looks similar to it, whether it's like just all Coke or whatever.
Yeah.
And here's a 20 for you. And cause I just, I can do a peppermint schnapps here or there, but man, once you have one, then they're going to continue. And so it's just like, okay, give me water.
I was in a bar once in Minot. It's right after I turned 21. I'd been probably a few months, and we're sitting there and everybody's ordering up these shots. And you can see this one guy, he's just getting obliterated.
Was he all funned out?
And so we're all sitting there drinking, and he says, I just can't do any more shots. And I was like, and all of a sudden another round of shots come over. And this one guy says, as everybody's doing it, just throw it over your shoulder. Nobody will know. He's like, okay. So 5 minutes later, we all get these shots, and he doesn't strategically have people not behind him.
Yeah.
So he went right all over this gal. And husband, boyfriend wasn't impressed. Picking vodka or whatever it was, whiskey out of her hair and wiping it off. And it wasn't a fun experience. There was almost a brawl that night. But
somebody else crapped his pants too, right? Later on. I don't know who did it.
I don't know who that was.
So those stories are better to be left unsaid, my friend.
I know.
No, nobody knows.
I think the people that were involved don't listen to the show. So
they might. Oh, I remember that.
He's probably listening now and going, he said he would never tell anybody. I haven't said names there.
Well, there
Zach.
you
go. No.
Billy, Fred.
The actual name was Jeremy, but we won't tell the live audience.
Look, okay, Uncle Fester or whoever it was. So
yeah, there you go. So do you see the picture I sent you yesterday? Now you're on YouTube with songs.
Oh yeah, I said you need glasses, my man.
No, that was you, dude. That
does not look like me.
That was actually more you than the guy on ESPN.
There's no guy on ESPN. I don't look like Scott Van Pelt.
Network.
Yes.
Whatever. I was thinking more of like Ron Jaworski or Dick Vitale.
That's right, baby. So I've walked through airports and have been asked if I am the NFL reporter. This is honest to God. It's true.
Really?
And I've said no. And I've never been asked in any airport or any sort of thing if I was the guy who you sent me.
Wow, this guy is like, he's not very famous, I don't think.
Well, yeah, I probably have more followers than what he does.
But you shave the beard off, you're like twins. There you go.
It's all you. It's all you.
That's all right.
All right.
That's what it should be right here.
Well, there you go.
So we're not, I mean, we're
Hey,
under.
how did that work? Aren't I supposed to, when I do it, they put me in the small box? But anyway,
We're under big time.
Under what, the hour?
Under the hour.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. I actually do got a little something I got to do.
Okay. Well, then coming up soon, we'll be talking MLB free agency and all that fun stuff. Where's Ohtani going? Everybody's thinking he's going to the Cubs.
The Cubs.
Yeah, they said the Cubs are going to be the most aggressive to go after him. So
I could
see
see
Ohtani
Chicago.
going to the Cubs.
I do. I think Wrigley's probably one of the coolest stadiums of all time, and to play there and all that sort of thing. They were kind of hoping this Ron Washington hire that the Angels did was going to keep Shohei there.
Yeah,
but I don't know.
Money talks, man.
Yeah,
there's going to be somebody that's going to shell out a lot of money for this guy.
I just hope
the
Yankees don't get.
Is he going to pitch?
What would you make him pitch?
I don't know.
I guess I wouldn't. What would you rather have him as? Would you rather have his bat or have him pitch?
I suppose it depends on the situation. I think you could play it by ear as far as where you're at in the standings. And I mean, if you're going to pitch one day every 5, maybe you go one every 10 days. Yeah, he's a fifth starter every second time through the rotation. Yeah, just so he doesn't get that arm injury again. But
when do they do Cy Young? When does that come out?
That should have been done already. But there is good news. Kershaw had surgery.
Yeah.
And he says he will be back sometime next year. So
I did see that. So we'll be able to go catch him somewhere.
Yep. And I like that. I like that.
I'm all down for that.
You're down for that?
I would go anywhere. You know how I like to travel. So I'll go
I know. And you have a little bit of time off. So
yeah, I'm good with that. Let's see. November 13th is when Rookie of the Year. Manager of the Year is the 14th. Cy Young's the 15th. And the MVP is the 16th.
Oh, so it is coming up.
Yep. So
Snell from the Padres is a front runner for Cy Young.
Yep.
In the National League.
And so here's who they're saying MVP is. The front runner is Acuna from the Braves, Mookie Betts from the Dodgers, and Freddie Freeman from the Dodgers.
I think Freeman wins it.
And then in the American League, we got Shohei Ohtani, we've got Corey Seager, and we've got Marquise Semien. There you go. Cy Young, we got Zach Gallen, Blake Snell,
Gray,
and Logan Webb from the Giants. And then American League Cy Young, we got Garrett Cole, Kevin Guzman, and Sonny Gray.
Yeah. So do you think the Twins will get a Cy Young Award winner?
I think they will pick the cat from Yankees. What's his name? Cole. Garrett Cole will win that. Rookie of the Year, we got Corbin Carroll, James Outman, and Cody Senga. And I think, how did Outman do? He started off really, really good. Did he keep it going?
No, I had to keep petered out.
Did he? Okay. And then in the American League Rookie of the Year, we got Tanner Bibby, Tristan Casas, and Gunnar Henderson. Manager of the Year, Craig Counsell, who is now with the Cubs.
Yeah, people are upset about that.
Yep. Skip Shoemaker and Brian Snitker of the Braves. And then in the American League, and I think he'll win it for sure. I guess it's either Bruce Bochy.
Robert's not up for Manager of the Year.
They didn't. The Dodgers didn't have a successful season.
They only had 100 wins and
they got knocked out of the playoffs.
Yeah, but that doesn't figure in. It should, but 100 wins with what they had with his rotation. He had the piece together all year, and his lineup, he had the piece together all year. I'm just saying,
Okay, so American League Manager of the Year candidates are Bruce Bochy, Kevin Cash, and Brandon Hyde.
Was the Padre coach up for?
He was not.
Okay, good. He didn't deserve to be.
The National League Managers of the Years were Craig Counsell. Just said recorded the best ERA in the majors.
He didn't.
Well, the team did.
I know.
Under him. Skip Shoemaker, Miami. made the playoffs in a while, and then the Braves had the best record in the National League. So that's probably why Roberts didn't get it, because he didn't have the best record in the National League.
Well, Council's up there. He only had 92 wins. Dodgers had 100.
Because of the pitching, they take like different criteria, buddy. It's just not like, I like Craig Counsell, so we're gonna make him the manager of the year.
You don't think that the way
Dodgers
people vote, it's not off of who they like rather than
it's totally who they like, buddy.
Yeah.
It's like the homecoming king and queen.
So if you have 4 voters from Milwaukee and 27 from California, odds are the manager out in California is going to win it. Right?
I don't know.
And I don't know who puts them up. Who Major League Baseball does.
It's the writers. It's the MLB writers. So you can petition. I'll get you the list. I'll send it to you. You write an email to every and make it sternly worded, because if you don't sternly word it, it's not going to go anywhere.
So if I tell them that Craig Counsell was stealing signs,
you can do that.
I can do that. I would go.
Yeah. You just, here's the thing. And this is the most important thing about these letters, and that if you're going to accuse somebody of doing something, you gotta have proof.
Yep.
Him standing on the sideline of the opposing team, watching the signals.
So there is nobody else that looks like this guy.
There's no doppelgangers of him. Yeah. Of Craig Counsell.
Okay. Well, that's good. Yeah. I know there is a lot of people that look like people, and especially when they have a hat on and sunglasses on. And I mean, but I'm sure it was him. I'm sure
it's gotta be him. It's gotta be. Who else would it have been?
Yeah, exactly. Who else would have just been over there? Yeah.
Let's see. I just got
a lot of these whoever they want on the sidelines. Who's that guy? Oh, no, that's Jimmy's cousin. Oh, okay, he can stand there.
You're so angry. I would say angry. You are so angry. You're there's breaking news on ESPN. You ready?
Yep.
University of Michigan warns Big Ten about punishment precedent.
Oh, that's either gonna provoke the Big Ten into going, you know what?
Ooh, you don't threaten me. You don't threaten me, boy. You sure you want to keep on betting?
No, I got 900 bones on this.
you just sealed your fate with that.
You just poked the bear.
Yeah. You better not. Oh, he's done. He's done.
But
no, you might as well write me that check right now. He's done.
Why? What's now?
Because you better not punish us or we're gonna get angry. Well, okay. I'm telling you, buddy. That pretty much seals it right there. That he's gonna be gone for a game now. That's my prediction. I don't want to put money on it, but he's going to be gone for a game because of this. What just came out, and they're going to fine him an awful lot of money.
Our bet was also, say if he's just fined.
You said fines because that's trouble.
Okay.
What do you want to do? Oh, if he's fined under 5,000, I only lose $400. And if
the more I think about it, the fining is slap on the wrist. He's still coaching.
The fine's a slap.
But I'll still take. I'm still betting my 900 cash. I'm fine with that.
Okay, I think this. You better be careful what you do. That's gonna get him suspended right then and there. That's what's gonna do it, buddy. Oh man, that's funny. So,
well,
all right, my man.
Evidence, and I hope they do the right thing, because if they do suspend and fine and all this stuff, and then Yeah, there's going to be other teams coming out.
If the Big Ten elects to impose a significant punishment or sanctions on Harbaugh or the University of Michigan, the school is expected to explore all legal options to push back. That includes seeking an injunction or a temporary restraining order.
Oh, so whenever Michigan comes into a stadium, they have to, sorry, you can't play offense or defense because you're within 50 feet
Michigan
of us.
is going to, yeah. And so the key word here is significant. So is a 1-game suspension significant?
Okay, so if they go 1-game suspension and Michigan appeals it, but Harbaugh still coaches next weekend, how is our bet going to be? Do we have to wait till the appeal goes through and then they decide,
Correct.
okay, no, we're not going to suspend you?
Right.
Okay.
Correct. Yeah.
Right.
We'll have to do that.
Okay. Well, if they do,
but you didn't answer my question. You didn't answer my question. Is 1 game significant enough to spend a whole ton of money on something you might lose?
You're talking like my 900?
No. Michigan.
Oh, Michigan.
What in your eyes? I'm just thinking, what's his significant? If they fine U of M, Michigan, if they fine them $50,000, do they go to court over that?
I think probably. I think they do it just because I think they're going to fight it no matter what, saying we were not in the wrong. Because if they do fine him and they go, and the Michigan goes, okay, we'll take the fine, which they probably should.
Yeah,
but I mean, you've got Maryland next week. You take that 1-game suspension, you come back. Now you've got Ohio State at Michigan.
Yeah, and then your team's fired up, and you jump on that, and you say, "I'll serve the suspension." I still say you're wrong. I'll serve the game suspension. Let's move on.
Yeah.
That'd be the smartest. That'd be the smartest thing.
It'd be the smartest thing to do. But you, as a individual, I suppose it all depends on if they know that they're guilty.
I
know.
I'm like, would you, as a baseball coach, and your player says, "Hey, Nolan, I talked to my friend. He's mad at the coach. They gave me all this." Blah, 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 you know, what do you say? Oh, okay.
Well, I will tell you this. All right. This happened this summer. Perfect example. Happened this summer.
Okay.
We are in, I don't remember where we're at because it was a long time ago. It was this summer. We were at a place, I think it was at the regional baseball tournament. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And we came into the dugout after a team played. Okay. And they left a folder there. We opened it up and it's their signs. 27 is bunt. 32 is. Okay.
Yep.
And all the kids were like, "Coach, go, next time we play these guys, you got them." I'm like, "No, we're not going to use them." Well, the kids throw it on the bus. They don't keep it in the dugout, throw it on the bus.
Yep.
And like 2 weeks later, it's still on the bus because that's the bus that we always take.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to this town. They're like, "Coach, we're going to use those." I'm like, "Nope." So we never used them. But the thought was there for the kids thinking,
right,
hey. But no, as a coach, I didn't use them. The kids didn't use them because they were still on the bus. It's not like they took them, memorized them, came back to me going, "Hey, coach, never seen a thing. Wink, wink." Yeah. So, and I believe they had different coaches. So I don't know if that coach would have used the same signs, blah, blah, blah. I mean,
gotcha. So you did the right thing.
But not too many high school teams have that in there saying, yell at a number of 27. That's
hit and run.
Yeah. I mean, you do more than, I mean, you have numbers like that, but it's like they had numbers for their pitches.
Okay.
So they'd yell out 27. It would be fastball high and outside, which at the high school level, I mean, if a kid's doing that, I mean, he's going to college.
Yeah.
If he could throw high and outside for a strike or whatever, then
by somebody yelling out a number.
Yeah. Or just telling him, "Hey, you need to pitch it high and inside.
High and tight, baby. That's your plate." That's your
First
play.
strike.
Yep. I'll make sure it's a strike, high and tight.
Yeah.
So next question is, all the viewers and listeners want to know, did you beat that team?
We did not. No. We struggled at the end of the.
It happens.
Even without the signs, we didn't beat them.
Yeah. There you go.
And with the signs, would we have? I don't think so. I don't think at that level. Now, major league level, if you know this pitch is going low and inside, you're gonna take your cut there, and if it isn't there, it's not there. If it's there, you just drive it to left center field, and it's. But there's always influences around you that, as a coach, you need to hopefully do the right thing.
Yeah, which,
I mean, does it come to the point? And I've said this before. I've had a kid that comes into the dugout. Hey, next time I'm going to beat him right in the head. It's like, I don't want to hear this. Don't come up to me and tell me this and then go out and do it, because now that makes me knowing, you know what I mean?
well, so I would hope as a coach, you would say, there's no need to do that.
Well, and yeah. Oh, yeah. I was like,
no
why
need.
would you do that? It doesn't matter if there's 2 outs, and why would you put them on? Because that could start a rally. We're playing a good team.
Yeah.
Okay. Do it some other way. But if you're going to do it, you better not tell me, because if you do beat him the next time up, you're probably going to be sitting next to me.
Yep.
That would be my,
couple games or just a game?
He'd probably be taken right out of the game, probably.
Wait, okay.
I mean, because you're risking knowing it, and then all of a sudden he beans him in the head. Say he hits him in the eye.
Well, right. You're risking somebody's life when you can throw.
Like, whoa, wait a second. I knew that was going to happen. I didn't do nothing about it.
Yeah. Typical high schooler, can they throw a fastball 70, 75 miles an hour?
There are some kids that can, yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
There are some kids that tell you they throw 70, and then you watch them and you're like, dude, you're not near 70.
Yeah.
You're at about 52 with the wind behind you.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. So, no, I mean, I've seen kids get hit even by slower balls. I mean, it all depends on where it hits you. I mean, if you get hit right there, it probably ain't going to hurt very much. If you hit on the bone of your elbow, it don't matter if it's 40 miles an hour or 70.
Okay.
It's going to hurt.
Yeah. Okay. No, I get that. Hits you in the right meat and just bam. Yeah.
But
I get that.
yeah. So I don't know. I'll be interested to see what happens over the weekend. Very interested.
Let's see. We will.
Or today. I don't think anything's going to happen this weekend. If it's going to happen, it will between Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday.
We'll see. So, all right, brother. I got to get ready for some things.
Yeah, we went over. I took the under and we went over.
5 minutes.
You brought up Harbaugh again.
Yeah, there you be. So, all right, my man.
All right, go Louisville tonight.
Yes.
Win by 20.
Sounds good.
And Bears are going to win by 3.
There you go. There you go. Okay. Sounds good, bro.
Betting with money I don't have.
That fake money I don't have.
Right. See you later, my man.